pretty.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like I've been seeing you on red carpets a lot lately, so you're like used to this red carpet thing. You got it down?
It was not my first rodeo. You know what? I feel like you can do it 100 times. They're still awkward. It's just an awkward thing. It's always going to be awkward.
Well, you're killing it right now, girl. What are you most proud of?
You know what? I went on an amazing world tour last year called A Trip to Unicorn Island. The film came out earlier this year, 2 months ago, and I'm just so proud with how it turned out. Because I really do believe in the message, and I think it's helping people, and in my little way, making the world a better place.
What's been the best compliment you've received?
You know, it's the ones that start off bad. It's like, hey, you know what? Don't like what you do. Never liked what you did. Didn't think you were funny. Watched the movie. Huge fan. I like those.
What is on your bucket list? Like, what's the next thing you want to accomplish? Because you have accomplished so much.
Oh, thank you so much. You know what? I just moved to LA recently, and of course, digitally, I love what I do, but I really want to get into TV and film. And so, like, ultimate bucket list item would be like, love triangle, me, Dwayne Johnson, Jennifer Lawrence.
How is that transition from being a YouTuber to going on television and in the movies? Do you feel like it's more difficult than you thought, or maybe easier?
You know, it has its pros and cons. It's definitely, there's a misconception around anyone who comes out of the digital space that we just do a bunch of weird stuff and we have no abilities, but it's hard. It's hard to create content no matter where you're putting it. Whether I create content on the internet and you create content for TV and film, there's still a process and it's still a lot of work. And so there's been a lot of education that had to go into it, but at the same time, I think the traditional media is quickly coming around to realizing that, you know, we're cool people.
I loved your interview with Selena Gomez, and I am a big fan of her as well, so I love that you were too. What was like your favorite thing about meeting Selena, and did she surprise you in any way?
You know, I knew she was gonna be awesome. She's so, I say this all the time, she's so unapologetically herself. I actually saw her again 2 days ago at We Day, and she came up to me and I was like, hey, I don't know if you remember me. She's like, of course I remember you, you idiot. And she was like, big hug and just so real, so genuine.
So we'll do MTV Movie Awards nominations and hashtags. So I'm gonna give you the movies and you say like what the hashtag should be for the movie, okay? All right, so let's do Revenant.
Very cold.
Deadpool.
Very sexy.
Straight Outta Compton.
What up, son?
Pitch Perfect 2.
Flula!
I love that. He was so good in it. Mad Max Fury Road.
That road trip, though. These are my thinking faces so ugly. I'm like,
how about Star Wars The Force Awakens?
a lot of things I can't pronounce.
And lastly, 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Hey.
You're awesome. So good seeing you. Have fun.